Okay, so here's a picture we all know, the one of the recent projects, the Irish church. And I'm going to make this really quick because we're on internet time, so we don't want it taking ages. So we're just going to go straight in with the end gable, noticing that this on the page is higher than this, and we're going to try and bring down this gutter, which slopes down at an angle from here, leaving a gap for the bit of the roof. So we're going less than halfway, a gap, and then carry on a bit further. Not sure I've got that angle right, but it'll do for now. So we've got the back of the building in, we've got the leading edge of the building in, and we want to get this bit of roof in here, which is going to be roughly speaking sloping slightly upwards to the horizon. Is going about there. We've got an angle down to this point. This line is going to be close to parallel to that one, not quite, and then we come down this side and roughly level with that other side. Just pull those bits in. We'll get the tiles in there. They're a bit non-straight, if that's a word. Getting these front edges of this in, and we can now put in a bit more of the roof. This side of the building is going to be over here. Got a bit of an overhang with the gutter. I'm going to put that gutter in two lines now. Now we can start looking at the back end of the building. We'll get the top of the roof on, which is going to go to just this side of this other small roof. So we're coming down this way to about there, and then tapering down further to this corner. I'm not sure that's quite right, but it'll do for now. So the tower is up from there and sticks out a little bit at that point, and again we notice that this line of the tower slopes upwards at a small angle and goes above this part of the building. So we want this other vertical line in here, probably about here. Complete that horizontal, and I'm going to bring the far side of the tower down. I can tell now that this isn't proving to be too accurate. We'll get these top turrets on. Get these top turrets on very quickly. There's 4 turrets, so 1, 2, 3, 4 turrets that way, and we can see the inner edge of each of those turrets. And coming this way, we've again got 4 turrets. 1, 2, 3, 4 turrets, and we've again got those inner edges visible. We've got another line up around here, down this way, and we get this window in, which is an arched window about there-ish, and as we can see we've got these slats all roughly parallel to the windowsill, and then we've got the inner edge. Right, starting to put a bit of detail in, we've got a chimney stack, small chimney, not really a chimney stack as such, over on this corner, which we can put in. That's not very straight. We'll double line these edges. We've got a bit of a wobbly line along this, and we'll just give a hint of some slates like that. We've got a window in this end, and this windowsill is virtually level with the horizon. It's got an inner edge, and that's quite dark inside there. The outer window over here is that little bit bigger, quite a lot bigger in reality, but not a lot bigger on our page because it's that much further away. And I'm just going to put in just a hint of some framework. And we better start bringing in the ground. We've got some grass, and we've got some hedges. Bringing the front of this small part forward. I don't know what this is really, but we'll bring in some. And for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm not going to bother with the tombstones. I'm doing a rough grass edge down to there. We'll get some brickwork in here, and I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time working around this broken, damaged area. There's a lot of detail there which you know, we could put in if time allowed, but this is a short, quick demo. We've got the remnants of the curved window, and we've got a lot of square and angular brickwork. This is quite dark under these edges, and the whole insides we've got a window through the back there, and this whole inside area is really jet black. I'm not going to worry about absolutely shading it all in again because of speed. We've got a hint of ivies, growing up this wall, and that's going to have to do for those just for now. I'm just putting in a suggestion of brickwork. I know that this isn't the right sort of brick, but it will do for the purposes. We've got the bush behind. And I think that possibly, we know we've got a different brick texture there, and we've got a different brick texture there, and we've got something different on this corner. Put the top to the roof on, a hint of some slates. Not going to overdo that. I've gone way off crooked there, which doesn't matter. Okay. There's a drawing, that's our pen done. 2 brushes, I've got a number 6 for any large areas and number 2 for detail. Bit of clean water, and I'm just going to shade in that window, and you'll see how as soon as I start to shade, you'll see how the ink runs to the water. I'm going to put some across there. This window's quite dark. This window's very dark. And this window, if I'm careful not to pick up too much ink, I can get a lighter shade there and a lighter shade there. Some more water to get in the gutter, which is quite dark. And I want to get the shadow underneath the gutter. The top of the tower is slightly discoloured, so we'll just use the edge of a partially dry brush just to pull down some ink. Just smooth that up a little bit. I'm going to use the number 6 to get some shading onto the roof. I haven't put a lot of ink on the roof because I don't want it to come up too black. And this roof will be the same. I didn't put any brick detail on here, but I think you're getting the idea. I'm just going to pick up this black damage here, and the really dark insides. I can use plenty of water on that and get that really nice and black. And with the large brush, I'm just going to pick up just a little bit of detail for the hedge. And the grass. I'm dropping a little bit around the ivy to give that a little bit more substance, and with a dryish brush just give a hint of texturing on these other panels. Do the chimney. That's it. That's all we're going to do to it.